Now, Italy, Salvini says to Messaggero, we will go forward. He also told La Stampa he has excellent ties with cabinet ministers. Of course, this standoff continues between the EU and Italy. Simon, you've been talking in your research about the correlation between the euro and the BTP Bund spread. The BTP Bund spread, 326 basis points. We are firmly above 300. Some would call that panic mode. I know our very own Cameron Cries has called it that before for the markets. What does that mean for potential downside in the euro if the correlation is as strong as you say?
And I think it is strong. I think that we're probably going to see more euro weakness in the next 6 weeks or so. It feels very much like political theatre we've seen before in Europe, ranging from 1992 onwards. So this is hardly fresh territory. Do I think that we're going to see a further widening of the spread? Yes. Can I see us beyond 400 basis points? Yes. I mean, we were there at this time in 2011. We got beyond 500 basis points then. Do I think ultimately that this will be resolved? Well, despite what Mr. Draghi had to say over the weekend, I think ultimately there is a point when stress is sufficient in the market that the ECB would ride to the rescue. I don't think it's at 350 basis points, but at some point beyond 400, yes, I do think there'll be some kind of attempt to help them.
Kallum, 400, is that what you would foresee as well? And if so, what does that mean for the doom loop between banks and sovereign debt?
400 is entirely possible so long as Italy continues with this nonsense. The key point is Italy is a problem insofar as it's inside the Eurozone and it poses a systemic risk for the rest of the Eurozone. If an economy the same size of Italy, with its primary balance and its current account balance, went ahead with this fiscal plan, markets would not care. It's simply that there are rules you have to stick to, and if you break them, it means that the German taxpayer may foot the bill. So then you have the political implications. I think for now, the institutions within Europe will trust that bond markets will keep the Italian government in check, and they'll simply signal that if there's a problem, they will help out any other country that is willing to stick to the rules and hope that that gets them along. My guess is it will be during the next crisis when Italy really forces itself to ask, do we stay inside the euro? Do we leave the euro? Do we finally fix our fiscal policy?